What's up, guys? Welcome back to Samantha's 140 by 40. I'm Samantha and I'm working towards my goal weight of 140 pounds by my 40th birthday. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and taking part in my journey. And for all of the people who have been here since day one and beyond, thank you so much for returning. I appreciate all of your encouragement and all of your kind words to help me get to that point. And let's just jump right into it, y'all. So you know that I'm using the Wegovy to assist in my weight loss goals, and I am on my second month, third dose today of the 2.4 milligram dosing of the Wegovy. I am at the place where I need to request a refill because I'm trying to avoid like delays and things like that. But before we get into everything, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and take a second right now to hit that button down below. I'm here every week chronicling my journey, talking about the pitfalls, setbacks, and successes that I have en route to my goal. So before we get into things, let's go ahead and take our shot. I feel like y'all are probably sick of seeing me at this point do the shot, but you know, for the benefit of those who may not have seen. So I just cleaned the area. And then this is what the pen looks like for the 2.4 milligram. Each dosing is a different color. The 2.4 is like this grayish color or charcoal, and then you will press against the skin and there will be 2 clicks. That's the first one, that's the second one, and you just kind of hold it for a few seconds to make sure all the medicine is dispensed. And then you'll get that yellow bar letting you know all the medication has been dispensed. Okay, so let's talk weigh-in, y'all. I was very excited because my weigh-in this morning was 242.6 pounds. So I lost about 2 pounds this week. I have been getting my butt kicked in the Summer Sizzle Ultimate Burn with Phil, which is like a aerobic step class, kind of body weight, all kinds of things challenge. It's a 6-week thing, a different type of exercise each day, and then there's a bonus exercise on Saturdays and a rest day. And y'all, my goal at this point is to finish a whole 20-minute session without needing like a pause to catch my breath and gather myself and that kind of thing. I have not been able to do that just yet, but keeping consistent is key, and just moving, getting your body going every day. That's what I'm doing. And so there's 150 days to my 40th birthday, and so if you know, at 242 I got about 100 pounds to lose in that 150 days. I don't know if I'll make it. I'm doing my very best, and I appreciate all of you guys' encouragement along the way. Put any tips and tricks, meals. Y'all know I be struggle bus when it comes to the kinds of things that I'm eating, and I don't want to get tired of the same meals. And so I've been really heavy on the Instagram, heavy on the TikTok, just looking for healthy recipes. Child, they put cottage cheese in everything, and I get it because protein, and you want to try to keep that part up so that you're gaining muscle and are able to build muscle while you lose fat. But child, I cannot get into the cottage cheese. Can y'all? Do you like cottage cheese? Put it down in the comments below. If you do like it, what are you doing to like zhuzh it up? A lot of people use it to make like sauces and stuff like that for pasta, which is fine, but it's still giving cottage cheese to me. I don't know. So there's that. So y'all, I debated about whether to do a separate video, and I probably will just split this into 2 for those who just want to hear about the insurance situation I'm dealing with right now, and for those of you who like the whole long form video, then stay tuned because let's talk about it. I was so slow in opening my mail, so ooh for me. But when I went to request my refill today, I really had to do like some, what's the word? When I went to request my refill today, I had to do it with the knowledge that apparently my insurance has been paying for the Wegovy, according to the letter, by mistake. And so the last date that they will pay for the Wegovy is August the 21st. So y'all know today is, let's see, today's August 3rd. and I'm making my request for the refill today, and I had been talking about doing a 90-day prescription so that I wouldn't have to worry about whether I could get it, whether I could find it, that kind of thing. Well, now I'm asking my doctor for the 90-day prescription because at this point I need to hurry up and get what I can get before my insurance doesn't pay anymore. And the letter basically said, it was an accident, an oversight on their end to be paying for the Wegovy, and basically after August the 21st, I will be responsible for the full payment. So if you are familiar at all, that is like $1,600. And let me just tell you what.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
No, ain't no way. No. Okay. So I have been trying to figure out a plan to make sure that I don't derail should I not be able to get the Wegovy, and to try to figure out what my other options would be. You guys know that I'm using the program Sequence weight loss program to obtain the Wegovy, but also to do, fitness coaching, dietitian meetings, and just the whole thing that is really helpful in getting a complete weight loss plan together. Do you know what I'm saying? So I talked to the doctor and I was like, listen, this is what my situation is. What do you think I would be able to do if in the event I'm not able to continue on with the Wegovy? And her first request, or her first thought was, well, what about the Saxenda? Your insurance paid for that in the past. And I was like, I really don't want to go back to the Saxenda. One, because let me tell you something. I used to be so sick on the Saxenda. Yes, I did lose quite a bit of the weight initially with the Saxenda, but I was throwing up. I had diarrhea. Like, my system was so fickle about what I could and couldn't eat, and I probably was really losing weight because I was too scared to really eat. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is, I could put something on my tongue and know right away whether or not it was gonna make me sick. I mean, just near my face, I would know. It was like being pregnant all over again. And y'all, let me tell you what, being sick all day, every day, being afraid to be sick, I mean, and maybe I'm being dramatic because I'm a dramatic kind of girl when it comes to this kind of thing, but it just, based on comparison between the Saxenda and the Wegovy, I am nauseous periodically when I take the Wegovy, but usually it's on the day of injection, and I don't really get sick afterwards. Sometimes if I have like something that's sweet, then I can get a little nauseous, but it's very short-lived, and I have not thrown up or experienced any diarrhea as a result of using the Wegovy. So I'm like very apprehensive about going back to the Saxenda. And the other reason why I'm apprehensive about trying the Saxenda again is because the reason why I even came to using Wegovy is because the Saxenda stopped working. So once I was on the highest dose, and I had been on it for maybe a month or so, then I actually started to gain weight again. So like a couple pounds here, a couple pounds there, and then I plateaued and didn't lose any more weight. And I waited for like a month or two in that plateaued state to see whether or not my body just needed to readjust or anything like that. And when I realized that I wasn't losing weight anymore and that I had gained a few more pounds, then I consulted with the doctor and decided to go back to change over to the Wegovy. So all of that being said, I'm really kind of anxious about what I'm going to do going forward, and what my process will be. I'm going to continue to exercise. I'm going to continue on the journey, because the fact of the matter is, whether I have the assistance of medication or not, my health goal overall really is to get to that weight of 140, not just for the numbers sake, but based on my height and all of that, that is about the range I should be in. And so that's the goal. Health is wealth, and we're learning more and knowing more just about our bodies and things that we should be able to do with them. And I really want to be able to experience life, and when I'm traveling and doing different things, I don't want to be worried about whether I'm going to get winded if I have to take a long walk somewhere. If I want to do like an outdoor activity, I don't want to be concerned about what's the weight capacity on this ride and that kind of stuff. I want to be I want to feel good, not just in my skin, but in my movement and in my being and doing all of the things. I really don't feel like negatively about how I look now or before I started the weight loss. Like, I feel like I'm an attractive person. Weight is neither here nor there regarding that. But health wise, it is important to me to really reach this goal. So whether or not I'm able to continue on, I will continue to chronicle my weight loss, and the journey will just continue. If you are somebody who was interested in the book club, you guys know we're reading Atomic Habits by James Clear, and we will be, yeah, I'm so scared, but I'll be going live on August the 12th, that's a Sunday at 2 p.m. to talk about the book, talk about the things I've learned, what I've implemented into my life so far from the book, and just to, you know, chat it up with you guys and do something fun that I enjoy and spend some time with you guys. I really appreciate you all being here, taking part in my growth journey, not just in my weight loss, right, but in just my overall becoming, you know what I'm saying, of me, really, right? I'm an empty nester. I have a son that's about to be 22 years old. He's grown and gone, and you know, it's really difficult sometimes for moms to figure out who they are outside of that parenting role, and to rediscover the woman that they are and the woman that they want to be, right? Because if numbers are right, I'll be living at least 30-40 more years, 50 years if I'm lucky, and I want to be vibrant, and I want to live a full life and continue living a full life. And so I'm just discovering myself as a woman again and getting into me, you know what I'm saying? So if this is the kind of content that you're into, put a thumbs up and let me know that you're with me. If you're an empty nester too, tell me some of the things that you guys are doing to just start to round out and feel yourselves becoming yourself again. What kind of things you enjoy doing. I have like a list of things that I've always wanted to do, things I wanted to try, and I've been checking things off of that list. Now honestly, this weight loss goal is one of my top 5 things. I wanted to write a book. I actually was able to do that over COVID. I don't ever talk about it because it was really just something that was important for me to do. And so if you're interested in that, I'll talk about that in some other video. Drop a comment if you're interested at all. I'll link the book down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for sharing the video, liking the video, and just encouraging me along the way. And I will catch you guys next time.